guys, it's that time of year again where we have to cover our ponds. People are probably saying you're a bit early, but when you've got a heater and you look out the window at 2 o'clock in the morning and it looks like your pergola's on fire, all the condensation rising, I'm losing quite a lot of heat. So I think it's time to put the covers on. Didn't really want to just yet, but I think time's right. So I've just got them out, just give them a clean down. People were asking me what I do with the backy shower over the winter. As you can see, that since the cold's come in, that's started to die off a bit. What I do, I cover that in the winter with a box. I made a box last year, but I had to cut it up to get it off. I made it that tight. I had to cut it to get it out. But I've made another one this year. So I'm just going to slide that in, and when it's slid in, just screw the end panel on like that. I've already put the one cover on, and I'm going to get these others on now. Looks like I'm going to have to move the feeder. I was contemplating leaving it on and cutting a corner out, but I think it's just going to be best to hand feed them, to be fair. They don't need a feeder going off 6 times a day anymore, because I'm dropping the temperatures. I'm down to 17 now, and I'm going to get it down to 12 and sit it at 12 all through the winter, and see how I get on this year with it, because it's the first time I've had the heater. So yeah, that's where I'm at the minute. I'll get these on and I'll show you how this box sits when it's round the shower. I'm not switching the shower off over the winter. I didn't last winter, and to be fair, I didn't the winter before, and I was uncovered the winter before, but that was the in-ground pond. This is only my second season with this pond, to be fair. So yeah guys, sad times having to cover your pond, but I'll leave the window open for till the temperatures drop right down, but I have got some Celotex to put across the window. I did contemplate putting a framework around, but to do that I've got to cover the roof as well, so I thought, you know what, I'll just go with what I went with last year. And I have got a little bit of a serving hatch in here as well to drop the food in. So I made this little serving hatch with an handle on. So what happens is we just open that and drop the food in. But again guys, when I've got these on, I'll show you what I've done for those who haven't seen it. Been over to Kidderminster this morning to the last show of the season. Good turnout, quite a few good stalls. Do you call them stalls? Stands, dry goods, wet goods. Perfect Aquatics, Koi Water Barn, Danny's Koi and Aquatics, Supreme Koi. It's on his doorstep, Supreme Koi. He always puts a good selection through on his fish and stuff, and he didn't disappoint today, to be fair. Shirley Aquatics, Rebecca Chetta doing her paintings, Westcroft Koi Collection. Don't think I've missed any. Fenland Lass with her mugs and plaques, etc, etc. There was a couple of other stalls there, dry goods or Sorry if I've offended anybody by calling them stalls. But yeah, old Mike from Koi Beginnings, he was stressing. I thought I'd been told off by the school teacher at one point. By the headmaster. No, fair play to him, he's got a lot on his plate. He'd got a lot to think about. And yeah, all the guys there have done a wonderful job, to be fair. It's back on again tomorrow for those who have missed it. Get yourselves down there, there's some bargains to be had. Some real nice bargains to be had. So yeah guys, get yourself down there. It's all under cover, so you ain't going to get wet. The sun come out, well, I'll say the sun. The current bun in the sky was just about breaking through, so because the event is in a greenhouse, it was lovely and warm in there. So yeah guys, and if you're all fished out while you're there, you can always go around the garden centre. And there's a nice restaurant there. Good to see a lot of the guys there today. I mean, there was people tapping me on the shoulder saying, "I watch your channel, blah blah blah." Sorry if I didn't know who you was. There's just that many. Thanks to Gary's Koi for Gaz's Koi for the mug. Sorry I didn't have yours with me, but trust me, I have got one reserved for you. My last cup, my last mug. Until next season. I've been hanging on to it for some time for you, and I have got it here. 2 years in the waiting, I managed to get one off site, North Koi. I've only waited 2 years. So yeah, up North Koi. Thanks Si for that. And your fish are looking the nuts, mate. I hope you pick a ward up for your first show. Gary Koi 625. Nice to meet you, Gaz. Again, sorry I forgot to bring your mug, but you will get it, trust me. I'm a man of my word. So yeah guys, I'll just crack on with this and then I'll come back to you. Thanks guys. Right guys, I'm back now. That's all boxed in. As you can see, that's fully boxed in now. The shower. And that, mind your own business, will flourish now. Now it's got a bit of protection from the wind and the cold. But that's how I box my shower in. And as you can see, all I've done is I left the end open and then just screwed a bit of polycarb onto that end. So then when the summer comes, I just unscrew that, slide it back off and put it up for storage. For those who are wondering, well, you ain't gassing off with that. I've left a gap under here. Oh, excuse the camera work. So there's a gap under there for gassing off. So there's plenty of gassing off. And also, I've left the insulation off the window for now. I don't want to totally close them in, to be fair, at the minute. Still want to be able to see them. It's a bit cloudy because I've cleaned the water. Clean the filter, sorry, and I've put some detox in and some lactobacteria, the stuff that James uses from UK Koi Supplies. That's the second lot I've put in there, to be fair, but yeah, it's gone a bit cloudy, but that should clear up. The water has tarnished anyway because I run out of sake, but I did get some JPD Shogun for the winter. Well, I say for the winter, for when I lower the temperatures. And because I run out of sake, I started feeding the Shogun, and it's tarnished the water. It's gone like a brownie colour. The fish are still very much active, and this is the hatch I've got for feeding. But I've had a rethink on the feeder, so I've taken it off for now and I've just fixed it to that wood there, but I am going to put it back up there and cut an hole in the polycarb. But at the moment I can't well, I can do it, but at the moment I'm hanging fire because I've got a modification coming for that. As you know, my mate's already done me the plastic funnel, but somebody's reached out to me, well, RS Feeders have reached out to me, and there is a modification that they've got in the post for me, so when that turns up I can do a bit of a video on what that is. I'm just waiting for it to turn up. Shouldn't be far away. I think it was posted out Thursday or Friday, so it shouldn't be far away now. But when that comes, I'll fit the modification and get it fitted back on there, and just cut an hole in here and with my mate's funnel, and then I'll just set it to feed a couple of times a day rather than 6 times a day. So yeah guys, that's where we're at. Nobody likes this time of year. Some people probably ain't going to put their covers on for a long time yet, but as I said earlier, well, the heater's on now because I've just cleaned the filters, so it's warming the temperature back up. But we'll see how we get on with that. If I keep dropping too much heat, then I'll put the insulation up the window. As I say, the fish are doing fine, to be fair. So yeah guys, getting back to the last event of the year. That's still on tomorrow, which is Sunday. So if you watch this video before tomorrow, get yourselves over there. It's a good day out for the family, to be fair, because not only have you got the Koi, you've got the garden centre you can have a look round, and there's quite a lot of flowers and plants, etc, etc. And it's got a restaurant where you can take the family in to have some snap. And obviously there's going to be the presentation of the trophies, awards, etc, etc for the people who've showed fish. And there's going to be some good bargains to be had, especially being the last one of the year. You know what the dealers are like, they don't want to be taking too much back if they can help it. So yeah guys, get yourself there. I'll put the flyer up now so it's got the address and everything, but I think you should have seen it by now. I've done no video in there today. As I've said before, I'm not really a YouTuber. I just vlog my improvements and stuff and jobs I do around the pond. There's plenty more experienced people that do put good videos out of the fish. My partner in crime, Phil, he was there today and he always puts a good video out, so that should be out any time now. And there's plenty of others. Far More Koi was there today videoing, he'll do a good video. Rocket Boy, good to see Rocket Boy. Yeah, it was good to see Rocket Boy there today. Shame Vince couldn't make it. I hope your dad's okay, Vince. I hope he's good, mate. Anyway guys, I'm waffling on now. I'm going to leave it at that. Leave you in the poor state of the pond. And I'll catch you on the next one guys. All the best guys, jobs of fish.